Thank you very much. I think this is a grand opportunity to see what small business is about. People talk about it. The Clark family is really a face on this issue. And I know it was for me when late December we were talking about raising the personal income tax. A lot of people don't understand what that is, but 80% of Pennsylvania businesses, small business, pay personal income tax. People assume because you're in business you only pay corporate net income. That is not the case. When you raise the personal income tax, you're taxing the individual and every one of these small businesses. Every dollar we take from government is less than they can pay their employees and less opportunity for them to hire another employee. I think that's wrong. When government is growing faster than business, that equation never works out well. You cannot tax your way into prosperity. You cannot spend your way in prosperity. Sometimes we use terms that people don't totally understand, but think about the government wants to borrow more money, tax you more, so they can spend more money. No one that I know gets a second or third or fourth credit card because they maxed the last one out and their savings accounts are empty. If they do, they won't last very long and they won't be able to keep their home. State government needs to do the same. One of the initiatives the policy committee has kicked off this year, and the gentleman and gentlelady behind me are good supporters of that and helping, is called Penn Save. We're trying to encourage employers within the Commonwealth that work for Pennsylvania government, department heads, secretaries of different departments in government, as well as the public, to give us ideas on where they think we can trim the cost in government. We believe in a $30.3 billion budget. There's got to be room to be trimming our own cost, but more importantly, focusing on efficiencies. Are we doing the same thing that we did 20 years ago the same way over and over and over? Are we taking advantage of technology to do things better and smarter? And I think it's prudent on us to do that first before we come to the Clark family or any of these other families out there who are not only trying to take care of their own families, but they're employing other people. Every tax dollar we take from them is an adjustment that they have to make, and they have to ask their employees whether can I continue to cover them in insurance? Can I give anybody a raise this year? Do we continue to drive the same trucks I had 10 years ago because I can't afford it because the government keeps taking more? I think that's a smarter move in government, and we have responsibility in every budget cycle to find ways to be more efficient, cut costs, and we hope Penn Save will help with that. And we encourage the listeners to go on each of the legislators' websites. You can take an active involvement as a citizen and give your own suggestions. If you work in state government, you can do this anonymously. We don't need to identify people, but you are on the front lines, just as the Clark family is. That's where we get good ideas to do smart things in government and right-size government. Thank you very much, Matt. I applaud you for your efforts, and we appreciate your support of our initiatives.